Hello, Namaste, and welcome to Agile Exploration Hub. I am your host Nagesh Deshpande, and we are bringing another episode today. And today's episode is very different, unique. Being we are going to talk with a person who has started her career as a tester, and now she is learning Agile to become an Agile coach. So let's welcome Chaitali. Hi, Chaitali.
Hi Nagesh, welcome all.
Yeah, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. I'm good. Yes. So to all my audience, this will be a very interesting discussion. Being Chaitali is mainly her main function. She's part of a development team, and her core competencies are in testing, automation testing, test automation framework development, and she's very good at it. But now, at her level of experience, you want to grow her in career, so she frequently learning Agile, Scrum, and uh, to my audience, I would like to explicitly mention that me and Chaitali are connected from almost now. Soon it will be 10 years now. So we frequently talk to each other and share our learnings, understanding on some topics, and she come up with questions, and we had all sort of discussions. So Chaitali, let's have this discussion, and our audience going to love this. I'm pretty much sure. So to my audience, thanks for all the support so far. If you're enjoying my journey on Agile Exploration Hub, please like the video, add a comment, and share with your friends. So let's go, Chaitali.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So Chaitali, you know, I'm also came from testing back, uh, and so I have a very simple, basic question for you. First thing, you know, so how did your Agile journey really started?
Actually, it started from a testing conference
Hmm.
wherein it covered the concept of agile testing approaches, and that
Oh.
sparked some interest in me. And previously, I used to look at agile as a buzzword,
Hmm.
but after the conference, learning the strategies used in agile testing approaches processes, it was like I could relate to the things. Means constantly changing requirements. One simple change in the UI design changes the whole test suite many times. So
Right.
that's what connected me with Agile. The
Okay.
Agile concepts of adaptability and ongoing developments sparked interest.
So that's a really different
Yeah,
perspective to start your learning on Agile. Great,
yeah,
that's good. And so you mentioned about this conference, but after that,
yes.
did you start anything reading or following some videos or any blogs?
Yes, correct. Very first thing which I went through was the Agile Manifesto, and from the Agile Manifesto was the Scrum Guide. That are the two basic things which actually depict Agile as it is. And then
Right.
got connected with some people. Of course, you were always there as a coach and mentor for me for Agile as well as automation. And yes, I started with the blogs and learning from blogs, books, and a few conferences, some meetups, and volunteering.
Great. So, to my audience, Chaitali is very, very active, attending meetups and conferences. So, again, if you are not doing it, please start attending
Yes,
conferences and meetups. There are paid conferences, free meetups available. Plenty of
yes,
meetup happens across Pune, Mumbai, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Chennai, even in Gurugram.
correct,
So, if you are listening from any part of these cities, I will strongly recommend start attending meetups and conferences.
correct.
So exciting journey so far. You have, you have progressed very nicely so far. But coming ahead, when you started learning, what type of challenges, or did you stuck somewhere in learnings?
Yes, many times. Actually, all the concepts in Agile were quite new to me, like
Okay.
velocity, burn down charts, Kanban boards, Scrum methodologies, and all that were quite new, very
Right.
new, very not well versed with it.
mm,
So going through all the books and all the content on the web is quite
mm.
frustrating actually. It has so much description and everything has different to say.
Right.
So at a point it becomes really difficult to actually know what it actually means. Even a simple thing like burned out charts, these are actually used by managers.
Right.
So as a QA, I do not have much knowledge about it. We don't use it actually.
Right. Rightly said. Yeah.
So that made a little difficult. But then I always connected you. That was a very much plus advantage for me. So it was quite fun to have that knowledge with it.
Yeah, what Chaitali said, I absolutely agree with him.
Yes.
Initially when you um, read something, uh,
Mm,
and or even if you refer to any videos, the each individual will explain something differently. The way of
correct.
explanation, even when someone is
Yes.
writing, they will so it may spark a confusion. But again, if you start understanding the meaning of what the person is trying to say, the person is writing, you will gain more, diverse understanding of these topics. And that's what I can observe when I always speak to Chaitali, that she always come up with a different perspective of some understanding that she gained from these blogs or videos. Very nice. So most probably our audience will also face the similar challenge, but
Yes.
keep
True.
keep learning, guys, keep studying. And Chaitali, again, uh, who who actually, you already mentioned my name, but I want to see other mentors also. So who actually, guide you in this journey, and how how that will help you.
Um, of course, the mentors are uh, really good support. Means whenever you are falling back, saying or thinking that you don't know a thing, you can't understand it, they will actually guide you through it. The downtimes in learning are kept quite well with mentors. And for me, you are the one and the Agile community, whatever I have been joining in, everyone there is a mentor in some or different other way. It's not
Correct.
like a specific person or a specific book or a specific blog as such, but everyone I meet in the community is a mentor. Everyone teaches me something or other. And the patience and the listening ears are what actually matter, because
Right.
many times there are very silly things which we don't understand very
Mm-hmm.
effectively and in one go. So
Mm.
mentors are like backups who can understand what we are facing and guide us through it. So
Right.
yes.
Very, very nicely said. Uh, so audience, please find a mentor. Mm. There are a lot of people
Yes.
who are willing to help you. So read it, understand it. If you don't understand, connect with your mentor, ask questions, get understanding of it, and then start implementing slowly, slowly. Like she mentioned about community, go to communities. There are a lot of communities available in India. So feel free to join them. And most of the communities are free, so they don't charge any annual fees or yearly or monthly fees. So very nicely said, Chaitali. I really appreciate, and I always see you are very sincere. So that's why I enjoy
Thank you.
pairing with you, and then whenever you have a questions, I'm glad that you come up with. So again, so good point about Chaitali is she comes with already done some homework. She come up with a question, so it's not like she just shoot a question out of the dark. She read about it. If she haven't understood, then she will come back. So guys, also follow this pattern. So well done. And Chaitali, again, we already did mention a little bit about role of community, but again,
Yes.
role of community is one way of connecting with people, but how it improved your learning as well.
Oh, the community members where I actually join in share the same kind of uh, enthusiasm towards Agile.
Mm.
They already have faced challenges which I am facing currently. So
Mhm.
they already have solutions I am seeking. So that helped me a lot in growing and learning the Agile things. And Basically, Agile isn't about some method or approach or something. It is a mindset.
Right.
So it begins with very small things and it takes you to a big task. So
Very
that's
nice.
where community comes into picture. Breaking Beginning from a small thing is where you actually fear to take a step, and the community help and support makes you firm to take that.
Nice. Very nice. I really like the way you put a different perspective towards these communities. Very nice. Thanks. And
Thank you.
so another thing is like, I know you are working woman, you have a family too, and you're doing a lot of things. How do you balance all these things? So, because there are a lot of women in our industry, IT industry,
Yes.
who are facing these challenges. So share it, and it will help our female audience as well.
Uh, I think from my learning journey, I feel like prioritization is the first thing. You need to prioritize everything in your life with some rules,
Mm.
like first thing first, like job, then family, and then all the learnings, extra things which you are taking up. So once you have a specific timeline for everything, you actually can see that you have a lot of time to do
Mm.
extra things too. We actually go life as it comes, take it up whatever comes. So that is what affects our life, and we do not find any time to do anything extra. If we prioritize everything and in a time boxed manner, then we will
Mm.
definitely find time and energy to do extra things.
Absolutely.
And yes, the
Yeah, so how
second,
much how much time you spend on learning, weekly maybe?
usually usually it is a daily task, at least for half an hour.
Good, great. Yeah. You
Yes.
go ahead. Yeah, you were also mentioning something else. Yeah.
Yes, the task which means the first step is starting learning. So
Right.
to start learning, it should be very small. Don't
Mm.
go one whole thing at a time. Take a book, take a blog, read it for 5 to 10 minutes and start with that. When you practice this daily, it will already become a habit in few days. And then you can increase the time as you can manage.
Nice. Very nice. So,
Yes,
like this one. So I'll quickly brought a reference of a book, Atomic Habits. So Atomic Habit also say that you cannot change everything in one day. You have to build
correct.
it 1% per day. Improve 1%. So similarly,
Yes,
like study half an hour every day. Start with
yes,
5-10 minutes, like she said, and then
yes.
gradually increase it. So, how your family support is there, and how it is important, family support in all these learnings.
Very much important. To get the me time for half an hour or an hour is really important, because usually everyone in the professional thing is
Mm.
surrounded by family, and everyone has kids actually.
Yes, yes.
So sparing that time
Mm,
from instead of spending it with kids is a little difficult task.
mm,
When you see that person means younger one is at home and still
mm.
you're studying, makes a new difference. But in there you can pair up with them, make them
Right.
sit with you, make them study their work, and you can study for yourself. That is the way I do it.
That is one of the best tip that I will give to our audience. You know what, Chaitali? Understand. So when you ask your kids to sit and study,
Hmm.
and you are either watching TV or watching mobile or cooking. So instead of that, finish your cooking, or not. Don't watch TV, don't watch mobile. Sit with your kids, take your book with yourself, and parallelly study. So kid will also see the value that, okay, my father, my mother is studying with me. So they will take it very seriously. So Chaitali, absolutely hats off to you on this.
And
Yeah, yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
I would like to add something. It's not just kids, it's even the senior citizens in your home.
right.
When they see you studying, reading some things, reading something useful which you are sharing with someone else, even that sparks interest in them to learn something new. Whether they apply it in their daily life or not is another thing, but actually they start doing something.
Right. utilizing their time, right? To be
Yes,
honest, yeah, not just passing their
yes,
day. It's a very, very
correct.
nice, very, very nice. I really glad to have this discussion with you now. There are a lot of members, you know,
Hmm.
everyone who started learning, they are either starting their journey as a agile professional. So what are the some of the advice that you will give to all the young professionals?
Do not run behind it. It is not a marathon to chase, actually.
Mm,
You can start small with small tasks. See where you can implement in your day-to-day life, not just professionally, even your personal life.
mm,
Like, means Agile has a very structured approach with plannings and it's cutting down the whole thing into small tasks
mm,
and then take it one at a time. So you can do it in your day-to-day life too. So learn by doing instead of just reading books and blogs. And the very important thing is find a mentor.
mm,
That will really save you a lot of time and lot of frustration, because not everything is available on Google, and not Google cannot explain everything the way the mentors can. And also join some communities, they can help a lot. Just sharing your concepts make you more confident about concept, your conceptual thinking. Your thinking process also changes when you are surrounded with the like-minded people.
mm.
You
Right.
get to learn a lot. And
Very.
I would say, do not be very stubborn that I have to study for half an hour, means half an hour is must.
Mm,
It can be 5 minutes, it can be sometimes half an hour, it can be a missed day too.
mm,
Can't say.
mm.
So be very flexible with whatever you start with, but complete whatever you do. Do not leave in between.
Very nice.
Yes.
Thanks.
Thank you.
So it was wonderful discussion this entire journey.
Mm.
So we both have a similar journey. We started with the test engineer, then we
Yes.
become lead, and keep we studied, and then I moved into agile. You are also now almost there. So Chaitali, it was pleasure talking to you. It was very wonderful to share your views. So this will really help our audience, and specifically those working women, those who are married and have kids, also feel confident after listening to you. So, Chaitali, I'm really glad Agile Exploration wants to say thanks to you for being such a wonderful speaker today.
Frankly, the pleasure is all mine. I just spoke whatever I learned, and it was really good to have it with you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank
Okay,
you.
to my audience, if you enjoyed this discussion, please like the video, share it, subscribe to my channel, and thank you very much. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.